What's up? This is going to be a guide for... This is going to be a whole entire guide for Dark Souls 2. I'm going to be doing lots of guides on this game. And this first one is going to be about things Betwixt and Majula. So, hope you enjoy. Okay, we're just going to skip all this crap. We're just going to get right to the guide. Alright, so you start off going forward. Not many items in this place. Just go forward. Controller's freaking out. Oh, thank God. Hopefully it won't bug out on me during the playthrough, because that would be annoying. But yeah, that was a rusted corn right there. Increases luck. And luck, when you increase that, it makes it so that you can get item drops more frequently. Useful for farming cool stuff. That's hard to get if you don't use it, so that's cool. And when you walk in here, there's gonna be a cutscene. It's gonna ask you to type in a name. Just type in whatever. Ours is gonna be hags. Whoops. Are rags. Cool name. Cool name. Come on. Here you go, buddy. Hags are rags. At least you know your own name. Then you just choose your class, and these are all the classes you can be. So yeah, you could be warrior, good with strength. This guy's got a lot of health and a lot of armor. This guy kind of dex, and he's a two-hand. He dual wielder. He's a dex. He is a cleric. He heals himself. Sorcerer, magic, of course. Explorer. I mean, I don't know what you really call this one. He's got a lot of items. Deprived is just nothing. That's just for challenge. It's not really for, like, you would choose that one. I mean, unless you just like having no stats at the start. But we're gonna be a a warrior. And the gifts, life ring increases life at the start. Not by much though, so I mean, I wouldn't recommend getting it. Human Effigy, it returns the hollow to life. So it just, like, whenever you die in this game, you lose health. And that's not very good, but I mean, you can't use these things all willy-nilly, so you can't die a lot in this game. And healing wares just gives you a lot of healing stuff. Homeward Bone, Homeward Bone just takes you back to the bonfire. Seed of the Tree of Giants, that just, so like, if you get invaded, you use it and the enemies will attack them. Not very useful in this game anymore, because there's not a lot of invaders. Bonfire aesthetic, I choose this, or the petrified something. Bonfire aesthetic, you put it in the bonfire, and then it resummons the boss in the area. So, you can get more souls, the boss soul, too, so then you can make boss weapons out of their souls. And if you just use it again, you can get their same boss soul, and just get their second weapon, or fourth weapon, or how many weapons they can make, or just get the same weapon again. Petrified something, that's, you trade it to some birds, and they give you rewards. So, what I usually choose is either Bonfire Aesthetic or Petrified something. I would go Bonfire Aesthetic, because you can get a lot more souls early on that way, if you're good at dodging and stuff. And then you could just decorate your person. But I only usually just decorate the hair, just do something cool like that. Something like that. And eyebrow color, kind of the same. Guess we'll go for a little bit of a beard. And then you could do a tattoo. But we're not gonna have a tattoo. So we're done with there. So what you want to do, first thing, is you're going to want to open this chest. There will be a human effigy. And fuck off. Open this door, get the bonfire, then we're gonna go do something. Get a item people would probably not try and get because it's kind of hard. But yeah, we'll go and get it. It is a ring that makes it so that when you hit an enemy, it's more likely to stun them. Which means that their attack is, that means that if they're in the middle of attack, it stops that attack. So then, you can, you know, do more damage. See, this is how you easily beat this guy. You just bait his back attack. Whoops, I kinda messed up there. Kinda was a little greedy. Just keep doing that. Just go behind him. Get 2 hits. There he goes. And just gonna pick up Stone Ring. And that's the ring that stuns them in the middle of their attack. He also gives 1,000 souls, which was pretty good at the beginning. Kinda means nothing later on, when each level starts costing like 20,000. But yeah, so if you got injured, or if you even fought him, but yeah, just rest at the bonfire, you'll heal up. So then there's an item over here. It's gonna be a torch and a soul, I'm pretty sure. Just have a gander. Yep, soul of them. Undead. We're gonna go through here. Now, we're not gonna be able to do everything in this area because there's a bit of backtracking later on in the game to this area to get some items. So, this is just gonna be beginning. Maybe we'll do a guide backtracking. Most likely, but yeah. So, this isn't the complete. There's one part that's sealed off. We're playing Scholar of the First Sin, by the way. That means some things are gonna be different. So, if you have the just regular edition, things are going to be a slight different. Enemy placement, some item placements, not many though. But yeah. So we just got the dagger, and if you are like me and you're a warrior, I would for sure pick up the dagger. It's much better than the crappy broken straight sword. Look, just 2 hits them. Or at least those guys. So yeah, getting a lot of souls there. I'm just gonna stab him twice. There's an arrow guy, so just dodge. So yeah, pretty easy there. Beginning enemies aren't that hard, since they are the beginning enemies. So here is where we meet the birds, where if we give them stones, they give us treats. And they have a lot of drops they can give, and okay, so we got a Titanite Shard. Oops, forget. So after you're done trading with them, if you even have one, which you do, because if you were following the guide, you picked up 1 stone, which doesn't have a lot of good chances to get any of the good items, but it's something. See, I got a Titanite Shard. You can use to upgrade your weapon, which is pretty good. Just gonna go in there. Just gonna hit this guy up. Okay, and now right here is kind of a risky jump. Not too good unless you're a mage. It's Amber Herbs restores spell uses, so if you're not really a mage, kinda not really useful. Probably never use it. So just come up the ladder. And then you're just gonna fall down on this enemy. And while you're here, there's gonna be some tombstones. And those are just things telling you what to do. I would read them. See, like here. just say like jumping attack. Yeah, that'd be useful information. So, I won't be telling you all that stuff in this video. So, if you're just starting out and you need a guide, well, just read the stones, and that'll tell you the controls and stuff. I'm sure I'll tell you some things in the guide, but yeah, we're just gonna come on in here, and we're gonna be entering Majula, which is pretty much your safe place and place where you level up. It's just a good place in all. So what you want to do is real simple. Okay, it's probably not that simple, but okay, whatever. Okay, so we're gonna grab that item. Don't recommend doing what I'm about to do, because there's a couple enemies that would probably rape you early on, so I skip what I'm doing right now, but there is a couple good items here. Like, we got 3 Lifegems, 3 Homeward Bones. There's a guy there. You can kill him to get his sword, but I'd follow his quest line. I mean, it's not really that worth it. But yeah, these enemies right here are kind of difficult, so watch out for them. You do like no damage. Oof. And also, there's only that one item there, but they give you like pretty good amount of souls. I'd get my shield out. I'm gonna just speed this up. So yeah, backstabs on the dagger are good.
So just go with this guy.
Got him. So yeah, those are that. You'll come back here later, but that's just an early couple items you can get. Okay, so now we're gonna get a secret little couple items. Pretty good items too. We got Morningstar, Cleric, Sacred Chime. Morningstar is just a pretty good mace. It bleeds, which means that if you get the effect of bleed, you hit them enough times, they will bleed out and they'll take a chunk of damage. It's pretty good. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna rest here, and we're not gonna talk to the girl yet. But first we're gonna go up here. We're gonna just talk to this guy.
Oh, sure.
And he's gonna ask you if you want to join the Covenant. Just say yes. You can abandon it anytime, so there's no bad thing about it. Also, you get a gesture. One of my favorite gestures too. So what you do then is you get a ring. It's not a very good ring, but it's a ring. It increases your health by 3%. Your max health by 3%. So it's pretty cool. Souls and life gems there. There's a guy there. We're just gonna ignore him. And what you're gonna do, I'm just gonna grab this, life gems. Come up here, and there's going to be a little thing, and it's gonna ask you to kneel. This is a covenant that makes it so that if you join it, things are gonna get harder. You can't summon friends, you can't... Well, I think you can still get invaded, but you can't summon friends. And it makes enemies like twice as hard. So, unless you want challenge, then don't do it. It doesn't... The only plus side is that enemies spawn forever. Like, usually if you kill them like 10 times, then they just disappear. Their spawn they'll just be gone. So I say it's good for farming, but I wouldn't do it if it's your first playthrough. Alright. So all we have to do now is just talk to the Herald. She's gonna say some pretty cool stuff, but we're just gonna skip it. Okay, she gives us the flask, and then she asks to give it the shard, and then you get more flasks. Flasks are pretty much just things that heal you. Very useful. You only get 2 really at the start, and you can level up, but I'm not gonna level up now, but that's how you level up. You talk to her, you give her your souls, and then you level up. And what you do now, just take out whatever that is, or I mean whatever you have selected, put in Estus Flasks, Lifegems. Those are your main things you'll probably be using the whole playthrough. But yeah, the Estus Flask just heals you. It's pretty good. So that's all for this guide for things betwixt and Majula. Next time we'll be heading to the what should we do? I think we'll head into the Heidi's Tower Flame. It's gonna be a little harder, but yeah. That's it. See ya.